I am blessed
Mm.
and completely protected by the grace of God that I didn't get pulled over when I was driving with my daughter in the car and I had been drinking,
Mm.
right? But that's not always the case. There are some women that have come into the home that have some legal battles that they're going through or a divorce that they're going through. So I believe forgiveness is a consistent thing,
Yeah.
but also forgiving yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm still working that out with myself, even though I'm a little further down the road in long-term sobriety. I'm just now having these aha moments
Yes.
and starting to love myself again. And it's really because I've been doing some work to help people,
Yeah.
reaching my hand out to help the next woman see that it's not all that bad. It's
Right.
not scary. Sober
Right.
living isn't scary. Actually, my houses are kind of cute.
I'm sure it looks
So
really darling.
I've made it that way just because that I don't want it to be stale and um, plain. I've
Mhm.
done pink. In fact, it's all pink. That's
Yeah.
my trade is the logo and with Rehab Her, how I came up with that name. I've been to rehab and I rehab houses and I'm a rehabber.
Yeah.
So Rehab Her is a little play on words.
Yeah, yeah. So you said something a minute ago. You said we get offended. I've been kind of working. Well, it's actually kind of fun to be constantly working through issues you have in
Yeah.
life, because it's fun to grow. And I was just imagining my grandson had talked about fishing in a pond, and he had caught a fish. And I actually kind of got this vision suddenly in my mind, and it was a bobber on the water. Underneath, there's a hook.
Hmm.
We are the fish, and that first bobber is offense. And the second bobber is unforgiveness. And then the pole is just being held like ready, like this person going, I got you now. I got you now.
Hmm.
Because somebody had done something, said something to me, and done something that I thought, I didn't deserve that. That was totally inappropriate. It was even unprofessional.
Hmm.
And I thought, I got two choices. I can be offended. How
Hmm.
dare they?
Hmm.
And then I won't forgive her. And now this person doesn't even know I'm feeling that way,
Hmm.
but I'm the one that just got myself into a tizzy and have
Hmm.
and have put thoughts and images in my mind that will get me nowhere in life.
Hmm.
And since that, it's almost like I'm being tested. Like my husband and I had this conversation. I said, it's like almost every day something has happened that I could go, I could really be offended by that. How dare they do that? And I
Hmm.
went, Bobber number one, I am not taking the hook. I am
Yeah.
not taking the hook.
Yeah.
So it's really neat if when you start to see a few steps behind, well, actually, are a few steps ahead. I was talking the other day about someone that counsels kids a lot.
Hmm.
And she said, teenagers will just do something. They don't realize if I do that and I get some kind of offense on my record, I might not be able to do the occupation I want to do.
Hmm.
So I think
Right.
whenever that we have that offense and unforgiveness, we're not looking far enough steps ahead that it only hurts us.
Yeah.
So that I just want to ask you about that one because I saw even people with their weight issues. So you could almost say food addiction.
Yes.
A lot of times
Yes.
it could be brought back to that. And then,
100%. Addiction's addiction. It doesn't choose based on your race or class or income.
yeah,
It
yeah,
chooses you just because that's how
yes,
we're wired.
yes, yes. And I even knew a person or two that once they got like gastric bypass, they turned to alcohol.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because they
Or
couldn't.
shopping.
Yeah, that.
Call it what you want.
Yeah,
I love to shop.
yes.
So I could cross addict to that. But,
Yeah,
it is something the Lord's working on even now.
yeah,
I say also when you remove the vice, like the alcohol or the drug, then there's still behaviors there that
right.
aren't normal, let's say normal, whatever
Yeah.
normal is. There's still behaviors that you have to begin to work on. And I say often awareness is key. When you're
Mm-hmm.
aware of this offense of someone doing something, but yet we're so self-centered because it's all about us.